Welcome back, everyone. John here with you again, J&W Music. Today what we'll be talking about buying off Craigslist. I've had several people kind of write in and comment and asking us, as far as used equipment, you can get really good deals out there right now without having to go retail. And another thing, we're getting close to Christmas time, so if you're looking for a good deal for yourself, or if you got a child, young son or daughter who's interested in taking music, this is a great way to find something kind of an inexpensive price. You don't know if they're going to stick with it. Craigslist may be your way to go. And then also, if you're looking to upgrade, Craigslist is a perfect way to do that. Just remember to always be safe, do your research, and that's part of what we're going to talk about today. But just to look at just a kind of a general ad, this is the Dallas area, which is not super far from where we are. But just looking whether or not you're looking for effects pedals, amps, going through, they've even got over here, they've got a whole bundle with their little, it's like their Epiphone SG style with some pedals, amps, things like that. So depending on what you're looking for, they've got a whole array. But if you're buying, you're going to want to know, is this, a good price for things. So the easiest way to check and see if you're getting a good deal on what's listed on Craigslist, there's a few options. One, besides, so taking people at their word, if you're not familiar with, kind of how things are worth, eBay is a great source to do that. And so if you want to do that, the best thing to do is come down to sold items. You'll go to eBay's advanced search and you go down to sold items. And just to kind of take an example, if you want this, they say $400 for this ESP LTD 1000. Now this does not appear to be the one that has the active EMGs. But we'll go ahead and hit copy here, and then in your keywords we can paste, and like I say, make sure you click sold items. That way you know exactly that somebody's actually bought those before and what the auction has to closed at. So this is kind of their black with their gold trim, and this has their active EMGs in it. That sold for $415. Some of them is sold for, and this one even includes a hard case, $370. Here's one, $396, $350. So those are things that you can actually, kind of go with and talk with somebody and let them know, how much things are selling for, whether or not you feel that it's a fair deal or not. Like I say, if you're well informed, then you'll be able to make a deal. See here, $499, $400. So it does look like that $400 price, is right about on the money. So you just need to always verify what they have. Now, same thing. You can go over to the used gear and Guitar Center and see what they're selling for, on their websites. So you just come here and do the same thing and see if they have any ESP LTDs. Their Eclipse Model 1000s. And see, they're trying to sell for, around the same price, around $450, $500. So overall, that's not, a bad price of what they're trying to ask for. Here's one, $399. So like I say, you just kind of look at them, and compare, the picks they have. Now, of course, these are not going to have the active EMGs. The same thing with, like, our example that they have here, but they are going to try and show, the different specs on. So just look. That's one way to do it. Like I say, do your research. If you happen to like a model, check it on eBay, see what they sold for, and then also check on Guitar Center. Two things: one on eBay that some people take as a factor or not. You do have shipping sometimes included with that. Of course, for Craigslist deals, it's cash and carry. Same thing with Guitar Center, you have to worry about tax. So whether you're 8, 9, 10% tax, if you're going to buy this guitar, it may cost you an extra $40 to walk in to Guitar Center. So those are things always to think about. Like say if you're going to try and talk with somebody and see about haggling them down on their price. The most important thing I want to talk to somebody about, though, as far as where you want to meet somebody, when you want to buy something. For me personally, I never do anything at night. Two things: one is safety, and the second thing is you cannot really do a good inspection on the equipment. Can't do a proper inspection if it's dark, so it needs to be in daylight. The other thing too is that I would want to meet somebody in a big public place, whether it's a mall parking lot, a Walmart parking lot, a large shopping center, somewhere out in the open where there's plenty of people around. I'm not a fan of meeting folks at their houses because, like I say, unless you're telling somebody where you're going or you're going to go with, a friend, a partner, there's safety in numbers. I wouldn't go by myself to somebody's strange house, just like I wouldn't have them if they're going to bring it to your house. I wouldn't have somebody come to your house because now they know where you live. Depending on if you let them in your garage or in your house, now they know what you have. So I'm not a fan of doing that either. If you are going to try and test something, that you may need to bring batteries or a little adapter. You may need a AC to DC power supply if you're going to try and do an amp. Little portable battery powered amps are perfect. We have videos on the little Danelectros and some of the others, little micro cube that are battery powered. You can check out those videos, but you can take those with you. And now if they're bringing a guitar, you bring the cable and you bring your little practice amp that runs by batteries, and you can test the guitar, and so you don't have to worry about that. If you're buying an amp, you may want to invest in a little $30, $40 AC/DC converter, and then that way you can plug that in your cigarette lighter, hook it to your battery right there in the middle of the parking lot, and test the amp out. Same thing with pedals. Like I say, whether you bring some batteries or a little adapter to test those pedals out. Safety first. That's the main thing to remember, and do your research. If you've ever used Craigslist or you got a specific way that you like to sell things, then leave that in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you like our video, go ahead and hit that like button, share. Also, if you'd like to be part of the J&W Music family, we'd love to have you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way the next video we put out, you'll be the first one to be notified. And as always, our motto here, stop dreaming, start playing. We'll see you next time.